All right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because we about to talk about it. All right. We about to talk about it right now. I got my notepad ready. We just finished watching the Xbox podcast. And I just want to talk about my thoughts, my responses, my reaction to the Xbox podcast. So let's get into this. The first thing they announced, the first thing they brought up, everybody was talking about the news that was going on with Xbox. One of the things that they were saying was that all Xbox games are coming to PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. That was the rumor. That's the news that broke, and everybody lost their mind. There were content creators that said, screw Xbox. I'm never going to rep Xbox again. There are people selling their Xbox, throwing the Xbox in the trash, doing all kind of stuff, right? Phil Spencer opens up and says, guys, it's only 4 games. So wait, y'all threw away a whole Xbox, burnt Xboxes, trashed Xboxes, said screw Xbox, all that for 4 games? Crazy. They did not announce the 4 games, but one of the games I'm pretty, almost 100% sure is going to go to other platforms is Sea of Thieves. Again, this is all rumor and speculation, but that game, in my opinion, makes the most sense because they talked about they want to have games have a larger community base so they can invest more into the game. They want to, basically, I feel like Xbox trying to find its next Minecraft. They specifically mentioned Roblox and Fortnite as examples of games that they wanted to mimic. Yo, what up, Jordan? How you feeling? Hope you feeling good. So they brought up those games, and I feel like Sea of Thieves fits into that category. So Sea of Thieves on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch sounds good. The other rumor game is Hi-Fi Rush. Again, these are all rumors. These are not confirmed. These are rumors and speculation. But that's another game that has been rumored to go to different platforms, and the other 2 we don't know. They said games that have been in the I guess out for over a year and things like that. So nothing is confirmed. Nothing. But they did confirm one thing. They did. Let me talk about it. DD the Jif King. I try to, man. I try. But let me talk about it. They did confirm one thing. They said. And this is what really got me, because not only did Matt Booty say it, Sarah Bond said it as well. They said all games will come to Game Pass day 1. See, when you say all games, though, are you talking about Call of Duty? Because Call of Duty to Game Pass day 1? You said all. You didn't say select game. You didn't say some games. You said all. All games by Xbox coming to Game Pass day 1. That's what I wrote. I wrote it down. So are you talking about Call of Duty? Because you talking about Call of Duty? Are you talking about Call of Duty? Again, that's not 100% confirmed. But they did say all. They didn't say some. They didn't say select. Another thing they brought up, Diablo 4 is coming to Game Pass in March. They talk about Activision Blizzard King games are getting ready to come to Game Pass. So when they said that, I'm like, so is that the beginning of the trickle of the Activision Blizzard games? Activision Blizzard King games coming to Game Pass, because I've been waiting on a couple of games to drop. I've been waiting on a couple of games to hit the Game Pass, and it ain't just COD games, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very interested to see that how that's gonna work. One of the other things that's very important that I think we have to talk about from the podcast is it's very interesting that Phil Spencer said the quiet part out loud, which was the gaming industry had a great year last year and all that stuff. We've all talked about it. I've talked about it a lot on Twitter about how can it be the best year in gaming, and you had all the layoffs. And he said it, the gaming industry did not grow last year. That's a shocker. So what they mean when they say the gaming industry did not grow, that means not enough new players entered the gaming industry last year. So that's what he means when he said the gaming industry didn't grow. It's not that, oh, we didn't sell a lot of games. They sold a crap ton of games. But when you're looking at growth, you're talking about, hey, did our player base grow? And he's not talking about just Xbox. He said the gaming industry as a whole did not grow. So Phil Spencer did say that, which he said the quiet part out loud. I'm just saying, that was shocking. Yo, Saint and Whisper, what up, man? I'm talking about what they talking about right now. I'm giving my recap, my reactions. Another thing that was said, I didn't write down who said it, but they talk about developers want their games everywhere, and that's what Xbox's plan is. They want their games everywhere because you look at Xbox, they have the hardware with the Xbox console. You now get access to every single Windows PC with Xbox Game Pass for PC, and of course the Windows Store or Microsoft Store, whichever one you want to call it. And then you also have mobile, which a lot of people are sleeping on mobile, but Xbox just said they are the biggest developer and publisher in mobile. And they also said they're the biggest developer and publisher on Nintendo Switch thanks to Minecraft. So that was very interesting to see that and kind of go with that. They said the developers want their games everywhere. They also said thousands of developers are developing games for Xbox right now. That's a very interesting comment because that means there's a lot of games on their way to Xbox, not just Xbox, but also PC, and more than likely the mobile game market as well. Because we don't know for certain, but we have heard rumors and speculation that Xbox is getting ready to launch its own store, which means you know how Apple has their app store and stuff like that. Xbox is preparing to launch its own store. So I'm very interested to see what's going to come out of that. And I got to reach down and grab my freaking notepad because it fell. What's it fell? So I'm very interested to see what comes out of that. 1,000 of developers developing games for Xbox or the Xbox platform, because it's not, when you say Xbox, you're not just talking about consoles anymore. You're not just talking about hardware. You're talking about the platform now. So they were very specific to say platform several times in their presentation. So, and the last big piece of news, man, they dropped it. They kind of skirt over it. They skirt over it. Sarah Bond, if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken because I did not write down who said it, but Sarah Bond said that Xbox is getting ready to take a huge leap in technology in the fall because they got some stuff they're announcing for the fall. What could it be? Is it a new console? Are we about to get a new Xbox console? We already saw the leaks that came out and everything. I'm not going to touch on them, but we saw the leaks that came out. Are we getting a new console? Are we getting new controllers? Are we getting like Saint and Whisper just said VR? Are we finally entering? Because I remember, is it HoloLens or HoloLens? I remember that project. Maybe we're getting into that. I have no idea. But Xbox said more stuff is coming in the fall. They said holiday, but I say fall. More stuff coming in the fall. They're dropping some hardware. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm very excited to see what it's going to be. So to recap. All these people panic over 4 games. Again, they did not say what 4 games they were going to be, that they're going to take to Nintendo. They said other platforms, but I'm pretty sure they meant Nintendo and PlayStation. That's just me saying it from my opinion. Wasn't confirmed what platform. Could just be Nintendo. Who knows? But they did not say what 4 games. They said those games will be announced very, very soon. In my opinion, Sea of Thieves is definitely going to be one of them. Again, my opinion. Speculation and rumors, not facts. Want to make sure I make that clear. I don't get anybody trying to, go sound the alarm. But he said it was 4 games. My opinion, I think Hi-Fi Rush is a great candidate. I think Sea of Thieves is a great candidate. I'm not sure what the other games are. I don't know what they are. It could be Halo, because that was rumored. Because Halo multiplayer has taken a gigantic leap. But I don't know if they would really want to put Halo on the other platforms, at least the multiplayer. And I wouldn't be surprised about Forza, like Forza Horizon. I wouldn't be surprised about that. But again, I don't know. The only two I feel confident in saying, like in my opinion, would be Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush. Those would be my like, I would bet money on those games. That's my opinion. And then they said all games coming to Game Pass, which means, do we get Call of Duty on Game Pass? Does that mean I don't ever have to buy another Call of Duty? I can actually just, and then all my friends, the people that I like to run with, we can just all just hop on Call of Duty day one with Game Pass? Please say yes. Please say yes. But that's what the Xbox podcast talk about today. I'm just sitting here astonished because people really trash their Xboxes. Not like said verbal trash. Like, they actually threw Xboxes away over 4 games. All games, 4 games. Like, y'all severed relationships. That there were people that actually knew Phil Spencer and things. They were saying things that were just like, hey, yo, like, nothing's official. So, great podcast. I'm glad that they did the podcast. They actually said they were already planning to do this in December, but they had to obviously push it up a little bit because the world freaked out. Oh my God, Xbox is going to hell and Xbox is going to trash and all that stuff. Xbox taking all their games. There's no Xbox exclusive. And they're just like, yo, we only talked about 4 games. Like, and Phil even said it. Phil Spencer even said it. That's it. Those are the only 4 we talked about. We're not taking every game. We're not taking all game. Those are the only 4 we talked about. So I'm very interested to see what Xbox is going to drop, what the next 4 games are going to be that go to either PlayStation and or Nintendo. Maybe they're even talking about Steam. Maybe they're talking about taking the game to Steam, like Sea of Thieves going to Steam and being free to play. I can see that injecting a lot of excitement into the game, a lot of energy into the game. So yeah, man, I'm excited about the future of Xbox. I'm glad I kept my mouth shut. I didn't believe the rumors, because I didn't believe it for a second. I was telling people throughout my live stream, like, no, they're not shutting down Xbox. That was the rumor. They're shutting down Xbox. No, they're not. So very excited about the future of Xbox. Very excited about where Xbox is going. I see some great things coming for Xbox. Very interested to see what this hardware is going to be. That means I need to save some money because I'm going to need it. But yeah, so shout out to Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and Matt Booty for tackling this head on, opening the podcast with the exclusivity. They didn't dance around it. They didn't be like, oh, let's wait. Let's save it to the end. They hit it head on. Kudos to the team. Kudos to them for doing that. And I'm just grateful to be an Xbox fan and grateful to still be a part of the Xbox community. So those are my reactions and my thoughts from the Xbox official podcast that dropped today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Go on and do it. Might as well, right? So throw up the X.